So just a little background. Project-based learning is a process or practice of brain-based learning. So brain-based learning is a format to really motivate and activate academic achievement in students. In other words, getting away from plain old paper pencil. So what is project-based learning? It's a method to actively engage students in meaningful real-world projects. It's deep, long-lasting activities that inspire, connect students to their learning. It improves academic achievement, and it transforms their educational experience. Why these two together? It allows for the classroom instruction to be restructured and allow the classroom to become more student-centered. So it looks at all the cultural diversities, multi-sensory activities, everything that a student would need to do their absolute best. So the project that we're going to give you an overview of is called Wonderscape. Scientists, engineers, and architects want it. So the project includes ELA, math, and science. So you see your objectives here. For the scientists that we're hiring, it's going to be present time. The engineer, 50 to 100 years from the present. Architect, 100 to 200 years from the present. So they're going to do things like research planets, create a background story for Area 51. They're going to develop and construct a spaceship and design it based on reasoning. They're going to construct a space station for a new colony on a new planet. So some of the instructional practices and what part of the brain, so stimulation and role play. They can pretend to be a scientist or architect. The activity, create the background story for Area 51. It lets you activate the frontal lobe. The creative writing is the left hemisphere and the frontal lobe. The project-based learning practice, the whole thing, the Wonderscape, is your prefrontal. And the graphics, so designing and constructing the space station, designing the 3D alien or solar system, that's the left prefrontal cortex. Multisensory activities, these are activities where students get a lot of input. It engages their five senses, but it also engages their internal senses as curiosity, imagination, metacognition, monitoring, and sensory mechanisms. And the brain-based assessment, no paper pencil, that's a no-no. So some of the ways that the students will be assessed is they'll create a board game that demonstrates their knowledge of the math skills covered in the unit. They can create a symmetrical painting with specific area and perimeter, and then they can create a Jeopardy quiz for the solar system that covers the space standards. Now, I know we went through this rather quickly, but now we will take a pause and you could ask more specific questions.